esophagus, and stomach are not compatible with chemical intoxication. Death in this case is natural. The legal advice, however, indicated that there is no prima facie case of murder, no involuntary manslaughter, and no malicious administering of poison with intention to harm against the students and the housemasters. Hence, they cannot be prosecuted.
The Lagos Police Boss warns those threatening to cause problems over the outcome of the investigations to seek redress in court or face the full weight of the law.
Members of the public who may have any misgivings about the outcome of the police investigation, medical inquiry, and legal advice, with this case, are advised to follow due process of the law rather than resorting to self-help. The police do not fold their arms and allow any act or omission that could threaten the peace being enjoyed in the states.
The coroner inquest is just a week away, and it's the appropriate venue for aggrieved parties, as all sides will be heard.
Welcome back. Well, yes, following up on that matter and more, we've got Mr. Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming on today.
Good morning.
Well, sometimes, you just wonder, two autopsy reports, two different versions of what transpired. I mean, we just spoke to the Venerable. He is of the opinion that, nope, the first autopsy report didn't say, he doesn't subscribe to that speaks about him dying of chemical intoxication, but then there's a second on which they say, look, he reported ankle injury to us. That is the position of the school, and that hasn't changed. What do you think of this?
I think in the first place, it has to be realized in this society that actions of the government and all authorities shall be humane. That is the provision of Section 17 of the Constitution. The dignity of every human person shall be respected by the government. And so you don't go on air. You don't go on air in this society and be making a mockery of the death of a human being. As you are well aware, by our culture, if you lose a loved one, to break the news, sometimes the school authorities will have to engage the services of imams or pastors or elderly people to meet the parents and break the news. That means you are being compassionate and considerate and humane. But you don't go on air. Oh, the members of this society, the public. Oh, the boy they claim, was poisoned. Nothing happened to him. He died naturally. With profound respect, does the commissioner of police know? I mean, you're not a doctor. What do you mean by natural causes? A cancer?
What if he was just reading
heart attack?
Reading out the report?
No, he said there is no mention of the word natural in the reports. So the commissioner cannot say with profound respect that Sylvester died of natural causes. Because what are natural causes? Heart attack, stroke, cancer, and so on and so forth. But if a boy took ill, you claim he was injured on the football pitch. But the boy, before his death, told the parents, I was given some concoction to drink by those who wanted to force me to join a club, a secret society on campus. Doctors will be expected to eliminate these allegations. And the first report concluded and stated very clearly, The boy died, cause of death, acute lung injury due to chemical intoxication. A doctor will not write such a report if he hasn't seen anything. No doctor in the world, unless you want to play with your license, will state categorically the cause of death that can be questioned. Up to now, the parents have asked for the second autopsy report. It's not been made available. All we hear, all that the parents are reading about these other reports. On their behalf as lawyers, we have applied for certified true copies.
Have you seen the copy?
It's not been made available to us.
But have you seen the copy?
No.
But you referenced that natural causes was not in
No,
that
I said
report.
that's what the commissioner claimed.
And you said that it was
but we
not...
have the report from Warren. We haven't seen the one of Lagos. It's not been made available to us. But from the press conference of the Commissioner of Police and from the legal advice that oozed out of the Ministry of Justice, by the way, that was alleged to have been issued by the Director of Public Prosecution. The Lagos State government did not have a Director of Public Prosecution on the 4th of January when that report came out of the ministry. Yes. So you can't say, oh, the DPP has ruled, the DPP has given a report. And by the way, those reports and these statements, with profound respect, are subversive of due process. There is a law in Lagos State known as the Lagos State Coroner Systems Law. The only person in Lagos authorized by law to speak authoritatively on the cause of death, having listened to evidence, is the coroner. This matter is pending before the coroner. The Commissioner of Police alluded to that. So how dare you, therefore, to preempt the findings of the coroner?
So are you saying the...
Because in any civilized society, you must conduct an inquest. If somebody is said to have died suspiciously, unnaturally, or in a violent manner, and that is the provision of the law, Section 15 of the Lagos State Coroner Systems Law provides that once it is reported that anybody has died in Lagos unnaturally, suspiciously, in a violent manner, there shall be an inquest. So, without waiting for the inquest, you are coming out, oh, we found nothing. Oh, the boy died naturally. Oh, how dare you?
Please help us understand
because it's inhumane.
Adetutu Oshinusi, that name has been going around as a DPP. Are you saying that is not the DPP?
No, the former DPP of Lagos, Mrs. Tomaduyemi, was appointed a judge. She was elevated. Between the time she was elevated and on the 5th of January, when our successor was appointed, Dr. Martins, there was no DPP in Lagos State. And I'm saying this publicly. So on the 4th of January, when Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi wrote a report, she was not the Director of Public Prosecution.
So does it invalidate...
But in order to give credibility to this story.
No, but if she writes the report at that time, does it invalidate the content or whatever position was put out in that report?
It does question it. It does question the report. And I'm saying, I mean, if you look at that report, and if I ask you now, what is the cause of death of Sylvester? Do you? All manners of reasons are given. Pneumonia, sepsis, chemical intoxication. Which one are we to believe? And that is the duty of the coroner. To invite the witnesses, including the doctors who wrote this report. How do you justify your report? What is the basis of your finding? So it's not for a lawyer to say authoritatively, oh, this is the cause of death. Oh, we are ruling out chemical intoxication because they say he died of pneumonia arising from sepsis. Another one says chemical intoxication. You now say we should discountenance one and believe another one. Now, I cannot go into details for now on the cause of death. That will be established before the coroner. And I hope, and I do hope, that some of those who are making outlandish statements on this matter will not land themselves in trouble. But we're going to establish evidence of a massive cover-up. Oh, you say, oh, there was no evidence that there was a secret society. How? Oh, we searched the suspect. We questioned the suspect. We didn't find any tattoo. We didn't find any insignia. Is that how to prove evidence of a secret society? A parent came out to say, I withdrew my son from that school because he was subjected to bullying, torture.
Well,